you, England. Oceanographer out. Oh, actually, while I got you here, might as well give you an update. The ocean, still fucked.
Bloody brilliant.
Beers.
Yeah, good, thanks.
Bloody brilliant.
Beers.
Blowing the Froth Off.
And welcome back to the Bloody Brilliant Beers podcast, brought to you by Bluebet.
That's close. We are the Bloody Brilliant Beers podcast. We started off reviewing craft beers on Facebook, and now you're bringing the conversations that you'd more likely hear from the front bar at your local. And Clutzy, as always, mate, where are we coming to the lovely people from?
The Caxton Hotel, mate.
The Caxton Hotel. We've been here quite a bit the last little while, but we fucking love it. It's our second home, our home away from home. This is our Blowing the Froth Off episode. We're basically here from you guys, the Frothies. Give us a call, leave us a message, tell us a joke, funny story, something like that. Keep it short and sweet. The shorter and sweeter, the better. You can do so by calling 0731033389 or hitting the link in our Instagram or TikTok bio and hitting the button that says leave a message.
Bro, the way you say that number now was like how I imagine you played 5 fish when you were younger.
6 fish, yeah.
6 fish. Well, 5, 6, doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You're able to rattle 5 or 6 off.
Brim, whitey, mark, flatter, ramper, cod, catfish. Yeah, it's that easy.
It's the exact same.
No one's getting a punch in.
Yeah, if I was to time that, 2.2 seconds.
2.2 seconds. Before we get into the first call, I was going to turn that volume dial back up because I pressed the wrong one and it really got me rattled. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, right. It did.
Yeah. Nearly fucked up the intro. But always good to hear from the oceanographer. England can go and get fucked. If you didn't hear our Thursday show, the sports show, go back and give it a listen because we gave him a good hosing.
Yeah, England traditionally are some of the whingiest motherfuckers out there. Shout out to all of you who are listening from England.
We do love you.
And I apologise to the Welsh, the Scottish and the Irish who get mistaken as English because, yeah, that would suck.
It would suck. Let's move on to the first call.
Clumsy, docile. Boys, do you reckon deaf people understand why farts are funny?
Fuck no. Can you imagine trying to explain that? Imagine that.
Imagine being deaf and just sitting in a room with you. And all of a sudden, no warning, the stench just fills the air.
Like me rock on my left ass cheek. It's like, every time he rocks on his left, there's
my
just
nose
this bad
starts
smell.
burning.
Yeah, look, trying to explain that in sign language would be absolutely fucked.
Yeah, I wonder what. Surely that's a sign for a rumble.
Yeah,
they can probably feel the vibrations for big farts, but silent but deadly's no chance.
Hear that rumble. Yeah, run for the hills.
Good to hear from you though. That was Buster from Two Flogs podcast.
Yeah, good to hear from you, mate.
Good friend of the show. We're going to do a collaboration episode with those guys very shortly once this studio's finished off, which is close. It's very close.
Fuck yeah.
So check it. Make sure you go and check them out. But let's move on to the next call.
Yeah, g'day fellas. The grub here. A long-time listener and a full-time fuckwit. I'm just ringing up for a bit of advice, actually. Recently went for my annual checkup and it was all going well until he stuck his index finger up my asshole. So I don't really know what I should do. Should I keep going back or should I find another dentist? Bit of a troubling spot. And I don't know if you've heard on the news, but there's a group of alien women getting around that are abducting everyone, every man with a massive cock. Now, you boys aren't in any troubles, but let me tell you, this spaceship is fucking awesome. Give 'em heaps.
Oh, that's good. Fuck, man. First off, keep going back. It sounds like you're enjoying it.
Yeah, can you actually? I haven't been to the dentist in years. Can you send me the bloke's name? I need a new dentist.
Yeah, I do need a new dentist. No, I don't know. Maybe I do.
I actually haven't. I literally couldn't tell you last time I went to the dentist. It was just so bad. I need to go.
Yeah, I haven't been for at least 2 years, which is fucked.
Way longer, I reckon.
Really?
Dude,
I used to go every 6 months.
I used to as well. I went. This was ages ago. How old am I now? 28.
Yep. Good work.
So thank you. It was because I'm trying to figure out because it had been 5 years since I'd been to the dentist. Because I went and the guy was like, "Oh, have you been in a while?" I was like, "Nah, I haven't been in ages." He's like, "How long?" And I was like, "I honestly don't know." Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, was the last time you came into this practice?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, we'll have it on file." I looked it up. He's like, "Holy fuck!" 5 years ago, I was like, "Shit!" So I need to fucking go back. Yeah.
Yeah, I always get roasted by my missus for not going.
Once I turned 20. 26, 25, whenever you're off your parents' health fund. That's when I stopped going every 6 months because I don't have private health, so I just pay every time I go.
So you've probably not been for 3 years, maybe.
No, but I have been a couple of times because I remember paying for it. It was like 180 bucks, and I was like, I'll just pay for it instead of getting private health.
Yeah, fuck.
Probably 2 or 3 times since I turned 20.
Fuck, mate. Gotta get private health.
Yeah, I need to get it, yeah.
It's great.
Still got all my wisdom teeth, so I really need to get it.
On the aliens, so we need to get our mate Speaks to call in.
Yeah.
Because apparently, I don't know, in the US, they've confirmed that aliens are real and they've housed them.
Yeah, if there's anyone out there actually Speaks, if you're listening, or anyone else who's got a better understanding than us, give us a call and explain it. We'd love to hear all about
Please
it.
do.
Let's move on.
Klutz, Das, scat thought of the week for you. When the bald people know to stop washing their face. I've been lucky enough that I've still got a full head of hair at this stage. And I know when I'm washing my face, if I touch my hair, guess what? Finish washing my face. Like, what does a bald person know when to stop?
It's a great question.
I don't know.
But you'd almost have to wash your whole head.
Well, you'd have to for sure.
Because, like, you wash your hair.
It'd be like polishing a bowling ball. You know what I mean?
You've got to do that.
Because you got to do every bit, because otherwise, if you leave one bit of the surface not polished,
You
or
won't
like a
perform.
cricket ball.
A cricket ball, yeah.
If you keep one side rough, it's going to...
It's not like the ashes, you can just go and get a new one whenever you want.
No, exactly. If you don't clean your whole head and it's like a cricket ball, that rough side, when you're walking in the wind, it's just going to start fucking...
Pulling you one
ripping
way.
towards it.
Yeah.
You know what? You might go on a road by accident. That's how
it.
car accidents
Well, it would
happen.
be. You'd think it'd be rough on top, which would almost slow you down, like resistance. So if you want to be aerodynamic, make
Do you
sure you
reckon
wash your head.
that's why most short people, like most bald people, are short?
Because there's too much.
There's too much roughness on top, so it's pushing them further into
Is
the
that an
ground.
actual thing though? That like tall.
I don't know, man.
people
We
are
don't
short?
fact check on this.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't fact check on this, but I reckon it could be.
I reckon you could be onto something. It's not a coincidence.
No, it's not.
Maybe we can look into it.
And then maybe people without facial hair are typically taller.
I have no facial hair. I'm not. Wouldn't say I'm tall.
Oh, well, you're
maybe
typically
taller.
taller.
Yeah, tall. I'm tall. Definitely taller than some people.
Or maybe, do you reckon that's why Rory Driscoll's chin's out so much?
Why?
Because it pushes it out, roughs it up,
His
pushes
facial
the head
hair.
up.
Yeah, maybe.
Doesn't really have the facial hair, so
Yeah,
the roughness is
yeah.
underneath. And
Yeah.
Chin's out.
Chin's out.
Yeah,
Could be
I
onto
like it.
something. But bald people, please let us know how you know to stop washing your face. Be greatly appreciated. Let's move on.
The difference between a good joke and a bad joke. Timing. Hello, gentlemen. It's the Stiff Gogger here. Long-time listener. Long-time caller, or whatever it is. Hope you're well. I'm also well.
Hope you're well too, yeah.
This one's for the poo professor or his alter ego, the feces fiddler. And I'm guessing for you two blokes as well, as I'm sure you'll dabble in this topic. What is the go with Sir Reginald Groggett Bogsons? And if you've been living under a rock, or you need layman's terms, grog bogs. Poo professor, feces fiddler, klutz hole. It's literally in your name. What is the go? Why are they so good? Am I the only one who just feels cleansed after having one? And I honestly feel like I sober up almost. Anyway, leave your thoughts. Would love to know what the go is. All right, love you. Bye.
There's a legit thing around it. It's getting rid of the toxins.
Yeah, it's all the bad shit that's
You're
built up in your
expelling
body
all the
from night
bad
before.
shit that you've consumed.
Yeah. They always do.
Hence why I feel so good all the time, because I'm just constantly shitting out shit.
Every time you do a shit,
You know,
it
when
feels
all
like
you
a
do
grog
is
bog.
eat shit, you're just constantly shitting out shit.
So you pretty much always do grog bogs.
Yeah,
But they're not
I
always
wouldn't call
because
them
of
grog
grog.
bogs, but like the whole concept of getting rid of toxins.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff I put in my body is fucked. So
Yeah. That kind of makes sense. How was your shit you did this afternoon before we started recording?
oh, dude, it was fucked.
Yep. A lot of top. What'd you have to eat? So I know you had Hungry Jacks.
That was on the way down.
Yeah.
I had ham and salad sandwiches for lunch and an apple.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate.
I actually had. Well, I told Darcy this, but I fucked up. Monday, forgot my knives, so I couldn't cut my avo and my tomato, so I had to go and buy smoko. So I made a point of it on Tuesday to go grab the knives out of the drawer.
Cutlery drawer.
Then I got halfway to work and was like, oh my God, I forgot them. And then I was so upset with myself. And then that afternoon, I was like, I have to get them. I have to get them out before I go to Caitlin's. got them out, and then I was like, oh my God, I did this morning. There's already a fucking knife, 2 knives in my esky. And then Darcy went to jump in the front of the unnamed BBB Love Machine.
And I was like, is these the 2 knives you're talking about?
I was like, yeah. That's the freshies. To go with the other freshies.
Let's move on.
Hey boys, it's the Kiwi with the Pee-wee wee-wee here, calling from sheep rooting country. So I'm a plumber, and just off the back of your workplace fuck-up yarns, a good one I did a couple months back was I pulled up to the job, I get out, go and talk to the customer, have a look at what I'm doing, and then I go back to my van, get all my gear out, get my tools and everything, set up, start working away. And then I hear this fucking massive crash, like fucking Klutzy had just fallen over or something. And then I went outside, and there was my van. I hadn't put the handbrake on, and just rolled straight into the side of the house, smashed a massive hole into the house, and snapped the post off at the ground. So how fucking great is that?
Not great.
Jesus. Now, don't have a crack at my size when trying to talk about your inability to do one of the easiest things in life.
Assuming you're talking about applying the handbrake.
Applying a handbrake.
Yeah.
Just pull on it.
Just give it a tug.
Dude, obviously you pull on a stick most days. Just pull on another stick once more.
Yep. Only one time though. Just once.
Only
and it's
once. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to repeatedly go.
No.
That is fucked though.
Yeah.
That is proper head noise. That's why we have insurance.
Can you imagine having to go to the customer and be like, look,
my
ute's just gone through your house.
Oh my God.
We've got a small problem. What, the toilet won't flush? No, you've got a hole in your living room.
You won't believe this. The handbrake cable must have snapped.
100%.
Yeah.
I saw a young kid get in the car and pull the handbrake off and then jump back out and run away.
Yeah, fuck. That is so fucked. I would hate
Central.
that. We actually had a bit of a fuck up the other day at work. It was so shit. Doing this new childcare centre, and we were commissioning it, had all the water going. And like, all the water had been on already, but I don't know, it had been drained or some shit. Anyway, testing everything. It was like 15, 20 minutes into it. And then the bloke I was with was like, how's everything going up there? I was like, oh, there's a slight leak here and blah, blah, blah. He's like, okay, how's the rest of it? Walk out into the hallway and there's just water coming through
Everywhere.
the walls.
Yep.
There's fucking 2 screws, went through a water pipe behind some tiles. And it was, I've never seen so many panicked people. The guy I was with, I was like, holy fuck. And I watched him trying to use the mop. You know, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare. I was like, oh, fuck. And then, squeegees?
Yeah.
Big squeegees. I saw him trying to use the squeegee and he's just like pushing it back and forth. I was like, fucking give it here. Hospo boy.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Yeah.
Got straight in my work, but all I could hear was, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare.
I'd probably prefer that than fucking.
Same bloke as the guy with the toilet today.
Yeah.
This poor fella, today was a shit day. Like most days. And
when you're a plumber.
And it was after smoke. I've gone to take a shit. And there was like a fence paling holding open the door to the portaloo. I go in, sit down, and it's a proper toilet and everything. Great portaloo set up. I hear this, fuck! Josh, you in the toilet again. I'm like, yeah, mate, how you going? He goes, well, I need to fucking shit. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Well, so do I. And I go, oh, fuck's sake. And I come out and he's pacing up and down in the fucking trench, durry, little fucking hat on and everything. He's just like, oh, fuck. Open the door. I was like, okay. Now we got to air it out. I was like, it's not that bad. Oh, right, I'll go have a crack. I was like, fucking hell.
They got to air out the portaloo after Klutzy uses it. Fun times. That's what happens when you're constantly grog bogging.
Wait till the portaloos are fucking full.
Yeah, let's move on.
Klutz, Das, how are we doing today, boys?
Good ball, how are you?
Yeah, not bad, thanks. And yourselves?
Good ball.
Good, thank you. You?
Yeah, still good, lads. Cheers. Disco Beetle, again, just wanted to wish you both a happy National Aunt and Uncle's Day today. And moreover, I'm just curious how you both plan to celebrate National Get Gnarly Day, which, as you know, is this Friday. Be keen to hear what you got planned.
Bullshit.
Cheers, lads.
Yeah.
Get gnarly.
Get gnarly.
So it would have been the Friday that's just gone.
No, the one coming up, I'm pretty sure.
The one coming up.
Oh, it might have been the one that's
because
just gone, yeah.
we're recording. What's the date today? Today is the 2nd of August. So if it's the 4th of August,
It came in 6 days ago, so yeah, it would have been last.
Oh my god!
Friday.
Oh, last Friday.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did. I think I went down to Jeeps.
We can celebrate it this Friday.
Yeah, we'll celebrate it this Friday with a pizza party and a whole bunch of beers before going to see What's So Not.
Yep. We're very excited to see what's on. Actually, on the topic, we put out a bonus episode on Thursday afternoon.
Yep.
If you're listening, go back and check it out. What's Not, one of our favourite artists.
Probably
ever.
my favourite and your
Easily,
favourite
yeah.
DJ artist ever.
Yeah.
Really good chat.
Really good chat.
Really,
It was
really good
actually
chat.
sick.
I was fucking so stoked. Shout out to Tell Me and Toyota Hiluxes.
Yeah, the anthem of Hiluxes.
Tradie anthem.
Let's move on.
G'day, gentlemen. It's the Mighty Mud Cricket here. Once again, I'm leaving work. Thank fuck for that.
Nice.
Straight to Uncle Dan's to get some sustenance. A couple of scat thoughts I've just had. One, a block of cheese. It's really just a loaf of milk. And two, having a baby is just keeping cum as a pet. I'll leave that with you to process. Bye.
I don't know if I want to process that, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm not processing the second one because, well, Jesus, that's just sticky messes everywhere.
Yeah.
There's 26 million sticky messes in this country.
Yeah. Clutzy's new favourite stat. If people are failing to realise that. The population of Australia.
There's something in that.
There is.
There is something in that.
Yeah.
But a loaf of milk.
Yep.
Jesus, that's something.
It is something. How do you, I don't even know how cheese is made, so I'm trying to
Oh, with milk.
Thank you. Yep. I didn't know that. Yeah.
With dairy products.
Yep. We love dairy.
I don't know if it's pasteurised.
I don't know if I could give up dairy.
If you could give it up.
Don't think I could.
No, I know a good friend of mine, Sal, back when in our Macca's days, she used to come in and get a coffee and just be like, oh, fuck. I'm like, what's up? She's like, well, I got dairy again. And I'm like, lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
She's like, but I just love it.
Yeah.
It's like, 10 years later, still lactose intolerant, still pounding dairy because it's just so good. What's a couple of fucking butt rumbles when you can enjoy such goodness?
I once found out that the average flat white, which is the coffee that I drink, obviously on full cream milk, has 120 calories, which is not a crazy amount. But some days I have 5 coffees.
Oh my God.
Which makes it a lot of calories for the day.
That's
extra.
like 600.
Yeah, just
My
from
God.
coffee. So I do my very best to drink long blacks now. But every
That's all
day,
I drank, and
my first coffee of the day every time is a flat white.
Yeah, right.
I just can't. It's just 10 times better.
It's actually talking to, this is a while back, John, who's the plumbing, head of plumbing at TAFE at Eagle Farm there, absolute legend. He was saying that when he started getting older, he cut coffee out of his diet completely because he just kept getting bigger. He's like, let me guess, you must drink a shit ton of coffee. I was like, yeah, ice long blacks. And he's like, well, maybe you need to reconsider that.
Dude, I think the
like,
opposite.
Thanks, man.
Coffee suppresses your appetite. And
Not me.
There's no fucking, next to no calories in a long
Yeah,
black
I
as
know.
well.
There's next to none, but there might be something else in with the coffee that.
No, I reckon that's.
I don't know. It's definitely not a suppressant for me.
Really?
Fuck. No.
I could, if I was starving, I could have a coffee and it'd tie me over, and not eat.
Yeah, right.
I
Maybe
don't
need to
do
start
that.
doing
but
that.
I could. Yeah.
Fuck.
Anyway, talking about weight loss, we're fucking nowhere. Let's move the fuck on quickly.
Righto, cunts, we got Snoozy here. Who else have we got? Jed of Ranger fame of Toowoomba. Clark Starhole.
Hello.
Righto, anyway, we're after an unsuccessful fucking victory against the Condamine Cods, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had better days. But anyway, Anyway, sorry. I just had to put her down. So we're sitting here at Fitzy's at the moment. I'm about 19 and a half rums deep. I've had 45 margaritas. And I tell you what, I'll be coming in strong for the rest of the Premier Grade 6th grade season, for the rest of the year, as some may say. Copy on the copy. Talk to you on the flip side.
He probably didn't even
Cheeks in your cheeks.
He probably didn't know it because you locked it.
so good to hear from Snoozer.
An unsuccessful victory.
I've never quite heard a loss explained that way, but
That
I
is
don't
so
mind
good.
it. I don't mind it at all.
That is great. No, good to hear from Big Snooze. Unfortunately, went down in A grade to Condamine Cods in a knockout final in the Darling Downs competition, but he has been playing the occasional game for us throughout the year and qualified for finals for 6th grade. So good to get the big man back.
Is he going to play this Friday, the 11th?
He's playing, yeah.
Because that's the game I'm coming to.
Yeah, he'll be there.
We got to get everyone down to Jeeps. Friday the 11th.
Yeah, Friday the 11th, we've got a knockout final against East.
I'm going to be there.
So come on down. It should be good.
Snooze is going to be there. Clutzy's obviously playing.
Yeah.
Well, as long as the hamstring holds up all right. But it's
I'll
looking
play.
good. Yeah.
I'll fucking play.
Yeah.
Don't know how long though. And what impact I have? Probably
Again,
none.
not sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's hope it's a successful victory, though.
Regardless of whether I play or not play, there will be 14 men playing for Jeeps on the field, not 15.
Why?
Well, because I'm not really going to do anything.
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And then maybe we won't have reserves.
But yeah, everyone come down. It'll be good fun. Friday night.
Good to hear from Snooze. For OG listeners, we are sorry he hasn't been on, but he doesn't really live here anymore.
Nah,
but we
we'll
are
get him
looking
back.
to try and get him on very soon.
Yep.
Hopefully one of the next coming weekends for an episode. So
Yep.
it should be good.
Maybe we can do one of these episodes and just get people to ask Snooze questions.
Yeah, it'd be
Just
great.
call up and ask Snooze the questions.
That'd be so good.
Bit of a special one. Let's move on.
Clutch, Darth. How we doing, boys?
Good ball yourself.
Yeah, good yourself?
Yeah, good ball.
Good you.
Just gonna bring up something from a couple of weeks ago. It was I think it was like a vomit breathing dragon or something. I want to level you up with that. A couple of years ago, I was out with the boys drinking, and one of them was like, "Oh shit, I need to puke." So my mate was like, "Hang on a minute, I want to introduce you to a chunder dragon." But we needed 3 boys, one on either arm and one on the legs. So lift them up, have them horizontal, and when they're puking, the other boys in the arms just flap their arms like a bird, and the vomit comes out, you look like a dragon.
Holy fuck.
Fucking disgusting. It made me want to puke. It was a great laugh. It's fucking, you boys should try it. Give it heaps, boys.
I would love to see that.
I would be throwing up so
Oh, yeah,
quickly.
you hate vomit.
I hate vomit. I'm not
pretty
sure.
funny, though.
I think I might have spoken about this before, but there was years ago when we were up at Backpackers for
Yeah.
a 21st. There was 4 of us pissing in the urinal, and then another guy comes in and he's like, "I really need to yak." So he starts yakking.
Yeah.
And then 2 of us couldn't handle yak. So then we start yakking, and we're all sort of laughing at this point. And then one of the other boys looks down and he starts yakking. And the 5th one's like, "This is so funny. I'm going to join in too." And there's 5 of us just yakking in a urinal.
Yuck.
And like all laughing at it. And some random dude walked in and was just listening
What
to
the
us
fuck
throwing
is
up and
happening?
laughing. That's the Backpackers for you.
That's why we love it.
So good.
I haven't been back there in a while, and I fucking don't plan on ever going back, to be completely honest. Let's move on.
Fuck that. Sorry about this, mate. I'm fucking super fucking dribbly tonight. Fucking can't even put a fucking sentence together. But just edit this first bit out and then we'll go from here, all right? All right, Frothies, I've done the research about the blind white. My uncle's blind and he has informed me that once you become blind, your senses heighten and you can feel the dampness in your white. Sorry, Darth, about the first dribbly message. That was just for you because after the win the Broncos will have tonight, there will be some head noise. Ford Falcon forever, Commodore never.
Yeah, that bloke called in 2 times before that and couldn't quite get it out, so hence the bit at the start. But he was referring to the question.
Yeah,
how
so
do
you
blind
feel
people
the
know?
dampness.
Yeah, heightened
Fuck.
senses.
That is, they do say once you lose a
One
sense,
thing, you
like,
the
other ones, have to
Does that mean going back to the deaf people not knowing about farts, they'd have an
heightened smell? Oh god, fucking hell! Don't come anywhere near me because I'll probably kill you. Oh my god!
Literally, be like a dog. They don't dogs have fucking unbelievable smell or something?
And make sure you're not pissing next to me in a urinal, or else you're
I
definitely
will
going to
yak.
start yakking, and
Yeah,
then I'll yak with you.
Yep.
Fuck.
But yeah, shout out to all the blind people out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're listening because the deaf people aren't.
Hello, boys. Lockie from Injapilli here.
Hello, Lockie.
First of all, hope you're both doing well. Now,
same to you.
Listening to the pod last week, I liked hearing that you blokes are getting yourselves into golf. Now, I'm a bit of an avid golfer myself, and by avid golf, I mean I am totally shit at it, but I enjoy it. Plus, I get to drink piss while doing it. Yeah. Now, on that note, I reckon we need to tee up, no pun intended, a BBB golf day or golf driving range day. Let me know your thoughts. Jeeps in your cheeks, give them fucking heaps. See you later.
We've had the BBB Golf Day thrown up a few times.
We have.
I think it's the organisation of it has always trumped us.
Yeah.
But
one day.
Definitely something.
It'd be sick to do a proper day where there's like holes that are sponsored by people and shit, and you can like win prizes and all that.
Yep.
But I don't know how it'd take some serious organisation.
Yeah.
Like, can you just fucking hire out a golf club? How the fuck does that work?
Well, in advance you'd be able to.
Yeah. So then what? You just like
because then people wouldn't be able to rock up and fucking
play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we just sell tickets, right? Is that how we do it?
I think so.
And then people like Domino's and Bluebird and Kempy and stuff can buy it.
Yeah.
Like give shit away on holes and stuff. Yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah. So it'd be
That's
like you pay money for a ticket and then you get a cart and shit for the day.
Yes,
and you get a round of 18.
You get a car. It's like the Nova thing we did.
Yeah, right.
So you pay X amount of money. Obviously, it costs a whole bunch of money to have the course.
Yeah.
And then you work out with sponsors and that sort of shit. But you get a ticket, you get your course, you get like a whole bunch of other stuff with it. Fuck me.
Frogs up here. Huh?
Yeah, it should be like, fuck, we can look into it.
Yeah. If there's anyone who works at a golf club, maybe reach out.
Yeah.
The other thing we can do is Dylan from Golf Central out of the airport, the driving range. Surely we could arrange a day there.
Yeah.
Way easier.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Just go there and get on the sauce.
That'd be awesome.
Bit out of the way for people, but if people are interested, let us know because we will. What we'll probably do is talk about making it happen and then not make it happen.
And then not do it because we're very good at that.
Yeah, but if we have enough runway, we can probably organise something.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Hi boys, Ozzy from Victoria here. How you going?
Good ball, thanks. How are you?
Good to hear. I'm doing very well too. Thank you for asking. That's a fucking lie. I'm not doing great. Played fucking footy on the weekend, last home and away game. Haven't been in there for a few weeks. And it reminded me of something. There was a passage of play. I'm a ruck woman, which basically, for you rugby supporters, the ruck goes up and does the tap when they throw the ball up. And I just wasn't winning any of the taps this week. I don't know why. Could not get my hops up. And so I thought, instead of jumping up, I'll body her out. So I'll get down low, push her out the way, and then the ball will drop into my hands. In the motion of bending down, she continued to do her big high jump where, you normally go with your knees. And she's basically kneed me right in my fucking asshole, which was gaped open ready for it. And I'm in a world of pain. It literally looks like I shat fucking purple because I've just got a bruise all around my ass. So, yeah, just thought of Klutz with that one. Last time he ripped his asshole open in footy. And, yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know that he's not alone. And honestly, we should just start every year, one day of the year. Fuck, that's hard to say. We got all our international whatever days. International rip your asshole open while getting heat stroke because, fuck, guys, Queensland's hot.
Yeah.
Anywho, we also came up with a new little saying at work. It's only for AFL players. I don't know how rugby works, but it's basically cause stoppages and kick sausages. So that'll be the new sign-off. Anywho, bye.
I don't mind that. Cause stoppages and kick sausages.
Yeah, that's actually great.
I don't really get it. I'm assuming a sausage is a goal, maybe.
Well, I'm thinking the ball it's a red Sharon.
Yeah, okay.
Looks
so
like
it
a
could be
sausage.
Yeah.
Like a Hans hot dog.
Yeah. I love Hans hot dogs.
Speaking of gaping assholes and hurting people, Darcy's has actually been getting me tonight.
Yep. Playing the reverse card on Klutzy because he's
Yeah.
usually the one dealing out all the suffering in the studio.
Yeah, fuck.
But if you think it's currently hot in Queensland, check back in
Yeah,
about
have fun
2
in
months'
yeah.
time.
We are made of tougher stuff up
It's
here.
going to be fucking shitloads
Shout
hotter.
out to humidity.
Yeah.
Because it's going to fuck
The temperature
you.
right now is like perfect.
Yeah, this is
What?
great.
It's August now.
Yeah.
So what? It starts to heat up probably end of September. But it doesn't get
I
proper
reckon
hot till
mid-September it starts getting warmer. That's what probably first couple of weeks of September is where the jumpers start to come off.
Yeah, but November.
Oh.
We're talking minimums of like the lowest it'll get will be like 30
Crank your
degrees.
AC to 18 and
Yeah.
go shirtless into it because you're still going to be
We've
hot.
talked about it so much, but that night when we went to the Jube after the Dolphins thing, that was the hottest night. It dead set at midnight. It was 30 degrees, which is fucked.
I'll forever be getting places that have air conditioning from
Yeah,
now on.
100%.
And if they don't, I'll have a portable air conditioner with me.
Yep.
Fucked.
That's pretty much all we got time for this week.
Yep.
Thanks for. We actually had a shitload of calls this week, and a lot of them didn't make it just because there were so many good ones. Like they would have made it in previous weeks.
Yeah, right.
So potentially some of them might get a run next week. Tune in
Hopefully.
and see. But thanks for listening. We'll see you Wednesday.
Bye bye.